Hey guys, it's Steph from Hot and Moving. So here we go again with Gervonta Davis. I'm sure many have heard, especially boxing fans, heard of Gervonta Davis' latest arrest in South Florida on DV charge. Okay, this happened. He's arrested for an incident that happened back in June. Oh, let's get into it. All right, Davis was picked up shortly after midnight near the popular Lincoln Road area of Miami Beach. Officials said the charge was connected to an incident that occurred last month in Doral, a residential city in western Miami-Dade. Miami Beach Police spokesperson Christopher Best said Davis and his vehicle information had been added to law enforcement database, and a license plate reader set up in Miami Beach flagged his car. Miami Beach Police made this initial stop and then turned Davis over to Doral Police. Davis was being held on a $10,000 bail. $10,000 bail. Jail and court records didn't list an attorney for Davis. His promoter didn't immediately respond to an email seeking comment. Okay, this could be tied to one of his baby mamas or whatever it is. Okay, maybe this might be the same woman that got him jammed up in the situation a couple years ago. Okay, but bad look. And Lamont Roach, the highly anticipated rematch, from the first fight, the hair grease gate fight, said about a month ago, hey, don't be surprised if Gervonta Davis backs out. Now, I don't know what inside information Lamont Roach had. Maybe he felt, well, actually, it was probably due because Gervonta Davis didn't really come to an agreement yet on, I guess, maybe the payout structure, whatever it was for this. And this fight was headed towards the August 16th date. Even before this domestic charge, I mean, it's like too late at this point. You haven't got to a contract agreement yet, and then now you throw this in there, right? And then of course Lamont Roach immediately trolls with this funny thing on X. What I tell y'all, shake my head right. You know what I'm saying? Now Lamont Roach didn't think that this would be the reason why he wouldn't fight, or possibly not have the fight. But a shame, right? Gervonta only has like what 30 he's fought 31 fights or something like that. Okay, I've always been in the camp that if he's going to be remembered as one of the greatest boxers ever, or trying to trend to that, not active enough. Not only not active enough in terms of the amount of fights, the volume of fights. Not trying to say that 30 fights ain't enough, or I'm sorry, it's too small. That's still a good sample size, but you know what I'm saying. You got to be up. If I'm gonna look at you as a great fighter, you got to be up in that 40 to 50 fight range. You know what I'm saying? Or close to that. High 30s, mid 40s fights. Just me. Okay, and pretty much damn near pristine record with damn near maybe 1 or 2 losses at best, 3 max. I'm out on him, man. Like every time there's a situation for him to be in a big fight, to make money, to recapture boxing fans and general boxing fans, to let them know who you are. Because I had a lot. Because look, this second fight, if it was to happen as scheduled, considering how he looked in the first fight against Lamont Roach. I personally would have been picking Lamont Roach to win the second fight. However, I expected Gervonta Davis to reestablish himself as the better boxer in many people's eyes between the two. Okay, considering the fan affair he has, okay, the star power he has, this is a spot where you don't mess around with Lamont Roach, and you need to shut down all that BS that happened in the first fight in the second fight. We probably never gonna get that second fight at this point, not anytime soon. Okay, and honestly, I kind of had a feeling, my gut feeling was that this fight might get pushed to like October, November range anyway, because the whole contract and not an agreement on money, right? Lamont is ready to go. He's ready to fight. This just shows to me as well that Gervonta, he ain't focused. What you still doing dealing with the ex-baby mama? I don't even care what the situation is. You caught yourself up in it, right? I don't know why you in Florida. You should be in Baltimore training. I know he has a home in Florida. Maybe he lives in Florida. Yeah, house, whatever. You should be in Baltimore, in the DMV, training and preparing and working out your contract situation to get this fight going. Okay. Now, the bright side of this is that now there could be some more buzz being pushed out. There's more drama. Okay. Could be more money involved now. Could Lamont be in a position to ask for more money, considering that he is a little more reliable of the two? Okay. I mean, it could generate more buzz now. Boxing loves this type of drama. Okay. But this situation could most likely probably put that fight in jeopardy. I'm not saying I'm out on Gervonta Davis. because I got to see that rematch against Lamont Roach. Basically, for me, I'm at the point now. I don't want to see him fight anybody else except Lamont Roach, and I need to see how he performs against Lamont Roach. And based on how he performs against Lamont Roach, will determine if I'm out on Gervonta Davis as one of the great boxers or trying to be on that trajectory as great boxers. Because it's stuff like this that always seems to come about at the worst time for this dude. At some point, and it's just bad luck. It's not. You are your own bad luck because you create your own bad luck. Man, crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Gervonta Davis' latest DV charge in the fight that may not happen next month with Lamont Roach. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.